Good morning, all. Welcome for the chapter P block elements and 12th chemistry part 1. P block elements in a periodic table, it consists of the last group where 6 groups are present. Okay, P6 we know very well. It starts from 13th to 18th group. So from 13th till 18th it is called P block elements. It consists of metals, non-metals and also metalloids. P block elements are placed in group 13 to 18 as I said. The general electronic configuration of these things are NS2 NP126. So it will have 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, 6p till 7p. So it will have the general electronic configuration of NS2 NP1 to 6. The group includes in the syllabus are 15, 16, 17 and 18. And right now the government has given a circular explaining about to have a deep look on 15th group element. Okay, so in our textbook we have all these things. Okay, the both are similar. Okay, you have take a look on both the thing. Okay, it's on the right hand side it is the textbook and left hand side it's a slides. Okay, so the chemistry of elements of groups 15, 16, 17 and 18 are going to be discussed in the book. Okay, yeah, as I told, metals, non-metals and metalloids are present in the P block element. So metals are placed below the metalloids, and above the metalloids those things are non-metals mostly solid, some are liquid and mostly gases, and metals mostly in solid state, and metalloids are in a solid state and some are in even in gaseous state, but here we have not seen going to we are not going to see such things. Group 15 element, it is called as nitrogen family. The electronic configuration is NS2NP3. The elements of a group 15 which has nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, and that has been given over there. The 15th group elements occurrence. Okay, molecular nitrogen comprises of 78% by volume of the atmosphere. In the earth's crust it occurs in sodium nitrate. Okay, where it is called as chili saltpeter, and potassium salt nitrate, that is called as Indian saltpeter. It is found in the formation of proteins in plants and animals, of course. Phosphorus occurs in minerals of the aptitude family, that is calcium and its phosphate, and those things are given in detail, where nitrogen will be forming into N2, where two nitrogen compound will be combined and it has one sigma bond and one pi bond which will be forming a triple bond. And HNO3 we know very well, nitric acid and ammonia NH3 and oxy acids of nitrogen will be formed. In phosphorus chloride, where halides will be formed to form phosphorus halide, and hydrate will also be possible, where phosphorus hydrate, that is called PH3, that is phosphine, will be formed, and oxy acids of phosphide will be taken place where oxygen will be reacted to it. Okay, physical properties of group 15 elements, it will have the atomic mass will be increases as we go down the group, and electronic configuration, as I said, it is of course it will go increases. Ionization enthalpy will be increases till arsenic and reduces or decreases from stibbium or antimony, and it will again increases with bismuth. Okay, so electronic configuration will be decreases as we go down the group. Covalent radius will be increases. Ionic radius will be increases and also decreases again, and melting point will be increases as we go down the group. Boiling point, of course, it will increases, and density will be increases as we go down the group. So nitrogen atomic number is 7, phosphorus 15, arsenic 33, antimony or stibbium is 51, bismuth 83. So all the group elements are tend to follow the general periodic tense. Electronegativity, that is the atom's ability of attracting electrons, is called its electronegativity. It will decreases, as I said, and ionization enthalpy will be decreases. All these things are given in the table or column. You can take a look. And allotropic form. What is mean by allotropes? Which will be forming different forms of an atom is called as allotropes. Example, here we have nitrogen, where alpha nitrogen and beta nitrogen as given. For a simple example of understanding allotrope is carbon. Carbon's allotrope of carbons are diamond graphites. It's a very simple thing that you have studied in the very lower class. Okay, the same thing as given here as nitrogen, where alpha and beta nitrogen which will be formed in a crystalline form. And phosphorus, white, red and black. Arsenic, that is yellow, black and grey metallic. Antimony, yellow and different forms, that is metallic in forms. And bismuth, it will be forms no allotropes, only it will have a single allotropic in nature. Chemical properties of the 15th group element, that is nitrogen. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen to form an NO, that is nitrogen oxide. Action oxidizing agent, that is phosphorus, when it is reacted with HNO3, okay, 20 HNO3 reacts with the phosphorus, gives H3PO4, okay, H3PO4 plus NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide plus water. Those things we have seen in detail, okay. Action of hot concentrated sulfuric acid, where phosphorus, when it is reacted with sulfuric acid, which will give phosphoric acid, and sulfur dioxide and water will be formed. In all these cases, sulfur dioxide will be and water will be the main byproduct. An action of alkali, where it will be forming phosphorus with will be reacting with sodium hydroxide and water, gives phosphine and sodium biphosphide. Okay, so those things are the chemical properties of the 15th group. Oxidation states are terms in chemical reactivity. The common oxidation state of these elements are -3, +3 and +5. The tendency to exhibit -3 oxidation state decreases down the group due to increase in the size and metallic character. In fact, lost members of the group bismuth hardly forms a compound in -3 oxidation state. Okay, the stability of +5 oxidation state is decreases as we go down the group. So mostly the oxidation state of the stability is +3 and +5. Okay, it has a possibility of +1, +2 and +4 oxidation also, okay, in nitrogen cases. Anomalous properties of nitrogen. Okay, before going to that, we'll have a hydrate form. All forms hydrates with a formula EH3, where E has been considered as all the nitrogen family, that is nitrogen, phosphorus and arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Oxidation state is -3, as I said. No, it has these family will have +3, -3, +5, +4, +1, +2 and -2 oxidation states, as we seen, okay, are possible. The stability of hydrates decreases down the group due to decrease in bond association energy down the group, where these are the increasing order is very important. Okay, NH3 is greater than pH3, is greater than ASH3, is greater than SbH3, is greater than BiH3. In this thing, nitrogen has more. Okay, when hydride has been formed, the least will be bismuth and the most will be nitrogen. Okay, the bond length between the nitrogen and hydrogen in ammonia, okay, the hydrogen bond, how it has been formed is given, and anomalous properties of nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen differs from rest of the members of this group due to its small size, high electronegativity, high ionization enthalpy, non-availability of d orbitals. Nitrogen has a unique ability to form pi multiple bond. Okay, and that is a very important thing. And pi bond has their atomic orbitals are so large and diffused that they cannot have effective overlapping. So that is also one of the thing. Yeah. Okay, the property of hydrides comparison, that is basic strength of MH3, thermal stability of MH3, those things are given. Anomalous behavior, both the sides are same. Okay, so nitrogen is gas, all are solids. Nitrogen is diatomic, other tetraatomic, forms hydrogen bonds in hydrogen, forms pi multiple bonds. Range of oxidation state is -3 to +5. So no d orbitals, does not form coordination compounds.